Area of a circle. To find the area of a circle, you use the radius. And the formula is area equals pi times by the radius squared. And you'll see this abbreviated to A equals pi times by r squared. Don't forget there's an invisible times in here. In this formula, it's important to follow the rules of BODMAS. So that means that we will square the radius first before we times by pi. The most common mistake people make in exams is that they will multiply pi times the radius and then square this answer. That is not correct. You must always square the r first, then times by pi. So let's have a look at an example. So in this example, we're given the radius of 10 centimeters and they want us to use the pi rounded to 3.14. So our formula, A equals pi r squared, and we will substitute in our values. R is 10, pi is 3.14. Then remember, we will square the 10 first, so that'll be 100. Then we do 3.14 times by 100, and that will give us an answer of 314 centimeters squared because we're looking at area. Here's another one for you to try. Find the area of the following shape using pi to 3.14. Now, do you notice something? Yes, that's right. They've given you the diameter, when in fact you need to use the radius in the formula. So we have area equals 3.14 and then we times by the radius. Now the radius is half of the diameter, so I do 8 divided by 2, which is 4 centimeters. Substitute it into my formula and I will square the 4 first. So I'll have area equals 3.14 times by 16. Then I multiply 3.14 by 16. And my final answer is 50.2 centimeters squared to 1 decimal place. In these questions, you must be careful to read the question. In the formula, we need radius, but here they've given us the diameter. So always remember to half the diameter to get the radius. In this next example, we're going to use the pi button on the calculator. So we need to find the area of this shape to 1 decimal place. So let's write down the formula. So we have area equals pi times by r squared. And remember, we're using the pi button on the calculator. So substituting in my value for the radius of 7, we will square the radius first to give 49, and then we will do pi button times by 49, which gives us the answer of 153.9 meters squared. Now it's your turn to answer some questions. Pause the video, then try these. How did you do? Here are the answers. If you answered any incorrectly, have a look back through the video and then try again.